Now, shout out to my friend down in Georgia, Demetrius. He sends me a lot of videos pertaining to a lot of black women who are sent to the upper room by the pookies that they decided to get into a relationship with. And I want to make it absolutely clear. This is not me celebrating this behavior. These men deserve what comes to them for taking the life of a person in general. But I find it quite funny that black women use videos like this to vilify black men in general. But they never listen to the fact that a lot of these women who are victims of these heinous crimes, guess what? They saw it coming. Yes, surprising to say, nobody really sees their death coming, but when I say they saw it coming, I mean in the aspect of how many times have they been warned, but they want what they want. And I have to repeatedly reiterate throughout the video that this is not me absolving these men of anything that they have done. This is me telling you, you play a part in what comes to you because of who you invite into your life. And that goes for men and women in general. But on this particular situation, like I said, I can't help but notice that it's always used to vilify black men, but you always hide behind, oh, you're victim blaming. How dare you victim blaming? And we look at you and we're like, we're not victim blaming. We're stating the obvious. This man's rap sheet, which we know she knew of, and their repeated history of domestic disputes was the warning that she failed to heed. She refused to. In a lot of these situations, they refuse to heed the warning. Family be telling you. He tells you with his actions and his fists. And a lot of you don't understand that. And now a lot of these people who have been deleted, a lot of these females, they're not here to hear this. So videos like this goes out to the women who are still here, who are involved in situations like this. You really need to understand. You need to get out of this. Why you? A lot of black men who make content will also tell you this, what I'm about to say. Black women are the black children's first introduction to culture. You have to do better in your choices because that sets the trend for the women and men who come after you, your offspring, your younger niece, nephews, relatives of that nature, those around you. You gotta set trends to do better, black men and women, when it comes to relationships. You just have to. And how I can tell you that? Being a single guy? Why you think I'm single? It's because I am not willing to be in a situation that I am forced to be somebody I'm not to appease a woman who likes that type of man. And women, you should not lose your respect, your dignity, your identity. Nobody should. You should not lose that trying to chase somebody because it feels exciting, it feels different. It's because it upsets your parents and you want to be rebellious. You got to get that phase out of you. You have to get it out of your system. Because I'm not going to sit here and say completely suppress it. Because when people suppress it, they get older and they become the Aisha Currys of the world. So you have to learn how to live with it, let it out, understand it, move on from it. Otherwise, it's going to consume you. Some people are consumed from the jump because they don't know no better due to their upbringing and the generational ignorance, which is sometimes called curses. That continues on and on and on and on. But like I said at the beginning of this video, I find it quite funny that every time a Pookie with a known history does something like this, it's used to vilify all men. And even the situations where the man had an emotional breakdown and he did something reprehensible, awful like this, it's still used to vilify. Now, I can understand the criticism of that. Like, she did not see this coming. But in most stories, you hear about this man's rap sheet, that he obtained a lot of these charges at her expense and during their relationship. So there's no way in hell that you can tell me that she didn't see it coming for the most part. Many of the women do. It's who they want to be with. And you got to understand, that ain't cute. You can entertain that. You can have your one nights with them as long as you are wearing protection. But to actually procreate, cohabitate, and actually help is a big problem. And you need to hear it. Seriously, you need to hear it. Videos of women, black women, talking about they want drug dealers and scammers over 9 to 5s for the most part. This is how stuff like this happen. Anyway, it's your boy Fury. I'm here and now I'm out. Peace.